Hello, my name's Mel, welcome to my world, and for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm currently turning this Mercedes Sprinter into an off-grid, go anywhere, sleep absolutely anywhere, kind of stealthy campervan. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. And today I'm going to finish off my bench seat. I'm going to reinforce it, stop it flexing, upholster it and put a nice little frame around it, make it look all nice and pretty. So let's jump in the van and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So those of you that are regular to my channel will know that how I built this simple frame. I built this simple frame, made a lid on it, hey presto, bench seat. I had a lot of comments in that video about how flexible this was. I mean, if I sit on it you can see it's quite flexible. If you used to get two largest adults on there, the chances are that might even snap because it is only 34 by 34. And lots of people say I need to put a leg in the middle. It restricts what you can fit under here. It's restrictive. So I thought what I need to do is strengthen this somehow. So I've come up with a cunning plan. What I'm going to do is frame it off with this. And this wood is what I've used on the edges of this. So I think it will look quite nice. I'm going to simply attach that to there like that. And that will take away any flexibility. And at the same time, I'm going to make some trim bits to go down each edge as well. Paint it the same colour as this. I think that'll look really nice. I'm also going to paint this leg here. This is my bed support. Well, actually not a bed support, but it's part of the bed that's going to go across here. My table is going to attach to this. Eventually I'll have a swing out table and that's where the leg is going to be attached. So I'm going to make some legs for it first, then attach it and then hide the screw holes using my special technique, paint it, and then we're going to upholster the seat and put that on top. Right, let's get on with that. Okay, so I've cut my wood, bits of timber all cut to length. So these are going to go each side. These are purely cosmetic, they don't really do much. If I put that on top like that, with these bits down the side as well, it just gives it that frame effect. It makes it all look uniform. Yeah, I think that's going to look really nice. So what I've got to do now, yeah, I'm having a Kenny Everett moment. Yeah, so what I've got to do now is drill some holes, put some glue on it and attach it all. Right, now to make sure I get this in the right place, or the holes in the right place, I'm going to hold that in place like that. My trusty pencil, just going to make a mark down there. So that's given me this line, so I know if I drill in the middle of that, I'm going to get the screws roughly in the middle. So that's what we'll do, we'll space out some screws like that. I'm going to put plenty of screws in this to hold it in place. You notice I'm drilling from the back to the front. That's because all these tear outs now are at the front. But it doesn't matter because I'll now get my counter sunk and drill the other way. And this cleans up the edges, you see, cleans out the frayed bits. So I end up with all these nice clean holes and they're in the middle. I know they're in the middle of this. So that's those done. Now the legs. Same again, make a rough line. I'm only going to need probably 3 screws in this. There we go. When I do my countersinks, I do them quite deep so that I've got plenty of room there to put the filler in, because I'm going to fill these holes over to hide the screws. So again, Now I'll take my drill bit out. I'll put my screw bit in. But before I screw this all together, I'm just going to sand it down and make it a bit smoother. We'll get rid of all these rough edges, we don't like that. Tell you what else I'm going to do as well, I'm going to round off this edge, because this edge is going to be up here. So rather than having it square, I'm going to round it off. Back in a minute. Now to round the edges off, I'm simply going to be using this simple little hand plane. Nothing flash, just going to skim it along both edges, make it nice and curved, just in case it does touch the back of my legs when I'm sitting down. Brilliant, and look at this stuff in here. I reckon this will make excellent fire starting material, so I'm going to put that in my stove. There you go, when I get round to lighting my stove, I've got some stuff in there to light. So my wood's been cut, my holes have been drilled, it's all been planed and sanded. Get sawdust on your cat. This is Daisy, by the way. Say hello, Daisy. Nice of you to make an appearance. Right, so what was I saying? So all that's left for me to do now is screw it into place. Okay, so everything is now firmly attached. There's absolutely no flex in that whatsoever. So now I'm just going to fill these holes in. Using auto body filler. It's quite simple really. Now when going over the top of the screw, I tend to push my thumb into this and it makes it curve, so this curves like that. So as I scrape the filler over, it makes it bulge out slightly. It's just a little technique. Push your thumb in when you go over it, makes it makes it curve. It stops the spatula from dragging the filler out of the hole. It's so cold in here, I had to turn the heater on to get the filler to dry. It wouldn't go off, it stayed soft for ages. But now it's finally gone hard. I need to rub it down using a bit of sandpaper. I'm just going to rub it down, smooth it over and then paint it. Well, that is super messy. Maybe not such a good idea. If you're going to do this, then probably a good idea to do it outside the van, because that is just so messy. But anyway, it's done now, so lesson learnt. All I need to do now is do a little bit of masking and then paint this timber timber frame, the same colour as the rest of the van, so it all matches nice. Right, now let's crank the heater up, shut the doors, get it nice and hot in here, get that paint dry so I can finish fitting the soft furnishings. Well, that's looking really good. I'm really pleased with that. It's nice and dry now. Now, whilst that was drying, I banged up a cushion. That don't sound right, does it? Sounds a bit creepy. Whilst that was drying, I put together a cushion, well, upholstered it. I'm not very happy with the material. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. So this was my board that was on top of here, if you remember from my previous video, and all I've done is simply put a bit of foam on it, wrapped material around it and stapled it. I mean, it's a bit rough looking, but I can trim it and make it look a bit prettier later on. So turn it around so you can see it. So I bought this material online off eBay, and I like the pattern, but I don't know about the material. It's supposed to be proper upholstery material, but it doesn't feel quite right. So yeah, I don't know, we'll have to see how it works out. But anyway, hopefully that will fit in there like that. There you go. Also, I made a little bit of a mistake. I should have got 3-inch thick foam rather than 4-inch. This is 4 inches deep. As you can see, it's quite level. So might be a little bit dodgy with the fire there. I'm just gonna have to be super careful. But to be honest, if this does get burnt, like if an ember was to fall out, okay, and burn this, I'm not going to be that upset, because yeah, I'm not too sure I like it, to be honest. But anyway, it's fitted in there. What do you think? Come here. The cat approves, we'll be all right. Oh, she's a bit. What is it? It's no. Now the corners. Just pop it out so you can see. When I made this, put it sideways, I simply wrapped it a bit like you would a Christmas present, but I need to put some stitches down here just to stop it coming apart. So that's my next job later on when it's raining. I'll save that for a rainy day. But there you go, there's no need to screw this down, that can just simply sit there like that. I've got this big open space now where I can chuck all my metal detecting equipment and my diving equipment and my fridge and my toilet when I'm not using the van for that. But yeah, I'm really pleased I've got this big open space. I might just make some curtains to go across there. Don't know, I'll just leave it open. Well, there you go, this van is really starting to take shape now. It's starting to look just how I imagined it. It's looking really good. I'm not sure about this material though, I might have to change that. Yeah, don't know, it might grow on me. Anyway, if you like this video, please do give me the thumbs up, and don't forget, if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. And by subscribing to my channel, you help me feed a cat, and I've got 2 and they're both hungry. Thanks for watching, and ta-da for now.